All right, 25 questions I have been given. I haven't read these, so might be a surprise. Might be weird. Who knows? Anyways, what are the advantages of being single? You get to do what you want when you want, for the most part, you know. You want to sleep in, you can sleep in. You want to watch something on the TV, you can watch that thing on the TV and not have to watch something else because your partner really wants to watch something else instead. You can eat what you want instead of having to agree to what you're going to eat and what that all that sort of stuff. I just think it's a better time all around to be single. Yeah, I think it has many advantages that I haven't even listed. So, you know, nobody bothering you while you're trying to do things. If you could, if you could choose to have never been born, would you? Nope. Nope, I would not erase myself from history. That's for damn sure. I have positively affected too many people's lives, and that would be a very selfish thing to have never been born. So, to erase myself like that would be a very selfish thing. If you could live your life with, or if you could live your life over from the age of 10 with all the knowledge you have now, would you? That would be so tempting because, I could vastly improve my life, to say the least. I could invest in things that would bring me a great deal of money in return. Like Apple and Google and things like that. You can invest in these things. As well, higher education would be better because you already know things that you've been trained to do, and you could do better in the classes, thus being more likely to get a better job and things like that in the field. So that would be, it would just be advantageous all the way around. And as for not being in people's lives when they needed me, you could make sure that you were, because you would meet them in the place that you met them before and whatnot. Because you would have that knowledge, right? So, you wouldn't negatively impact others, but you would positively impact you. So, yes, I'd do it. How do you deal with a person who gets angry over some little thing? Basically, I just walk away from them. I'm not going to fight and argue with people. I'm just not. I don't have the time for that anymore. I don't have the lifespan needed to argue and fight with people. If they're going to get mad, I'm just going to walk away from them. I've done it with a couple of people in my life that I've known for a very long time, and it was just too much after a while, and I had to walk away from my relationship with these people and whatnot. And when I mean a long time, I mean decades. Online it's a lot more easy. People are going to be angry all the time and trying to fight and argue and all that stuff. You just block them and move on, basically. I've got my social media to the point where it's all just the good folk, basically. So, how do you just read that, didn't I? Do you think society in general is becoming more depressed? Yes, I do. I think your average person is becoming more depressed. I think depression is becoming more common. Some people think we're just getting more aware of it. I don't think so, because I have been aware of depression in other people for a very long time in my life. And I think the younger generation is a very depressed generation. So way more than the people of my generation when we were that age. I mean, way worse. So there's always been depressed teenagers and whatnot, and there's always been teenage angst and whatnot. But I think it's a real problem now. I really do. And it's not a manufactured problem by doctors and the media and all this stuff. It's real. It's out there. Have you ever been manipulated by anyone? Oh, hell yes. Yes, I've been manipulated by a person. One of those people that I had to walk away from a very long relationship with. He was very manipulative. I would say a narcissist, and he was very manipulative. He would get you to do all kinds of things for him, and never think of ever rewarding you for doing them, never. But if you ever asked him to do anything, that he couldn't do that unless you had some sort of reward for him, like money or something in trade. You had to reward him to do things, but you were expected to do things for him, you know. Have you ever cheated on a lover? No, I've never done that. I've been cheated on, but I've never cheated on a lover. What's the best thing to say after someone rejects you? Nothing. Just walk away from the situation. If they're going to reject you, don't go on, man, why did you do that, or you're lost, or whatever. Just walk away. Just walk away. It's not worth your time. Did a past friend turn out to not be a person you thought they were? I just finished explaining that situation twice. So yes, a couple of people in my past that were friends at one time are not anymore, and they turned out to be something that I didn't think they were. That's for sure. One of them, the other one, other than the narcissistic one, became a very angry human being. He just wanted to rant, rail, and fight, basically. He was ready to physically fight with people. I'd seen him in fist fights with people for very stupid reasons, and just really argumentative human being, and I couldn't do that anymore, and I wasn't willing to deal with it anymore, and I just walked away. So yeah. When was the time when was the time you lost faith in humanity? I keep doing it. The humanity keeps winning me back, though. I keep losing faith in humanity. I'm like, humanity is a write-off. We have no saving values, redeeming values, and all this stuff. I keep thinking that because of the actions of humanity, which are absolutely evil at times. But then I see great good being done, and I'm won back. So yeah, it keeps happening, basically. Do good and evil exist external from the human condition? No, no, they don't. Even though I just did a blog post saying they do. I did a blog post about the afterlife of the Crystal City, which is the hub of the afterlife, quote unquote. Anyways, No, I think we impose the idea of good and evil on things. So, in the real world, in the universe, good and evil is not a thing. Things just exist, basically. What is a talent you wish you had? I wish I could play the guitar. I really do. I wish I was really good at playing the guitar. That would be awesome. What are three good memories you have from your youth? Three, hey? You don't just want one, you want three. Uh, Sorry, throat is scratchy as hell today. Um, a particular Christmas, I think it was my 10th year of life, was really, really special to me. I felt really loved and it really part of the family, you know. Uh, a vacation to Banff National Park and what else? Um, I'm going to have to say that the time we went, a bunch of us went skinny dipping in a dugout sort of thing. Well, it was more of a muddy water body, but yeah, that was an extremely good memory. Even though we got in all kinds of shit over that, but you know, if you could instantly learn three languages, three again. What would they be? Canadian French, German, and Japanese. Yepers. Why German and Japanese? Just because. Canadian French should be obvious because I've forgotten 99% of the French that I learned. What are three? What are three regrets you have? Not going to Africa when I could to work for 2 years. I've always regretted that, and I think it would have positively affected my life, very much so. I think it really would have. Going tobogganing that time that I first hurt my back, and the second time that I hurt my back while I was working out. That I really wrecked my back that time. I fractured my spine the first time. The second time I compressed some discs and it was horrendous. It was worse than the fracture. And I never recovered from them, from either of those. So those are the three regrets. Do you have a 5-year plan? Nope. No, I don't have a 5-day plan. So I guess I do. I plan a week ahead to the next coffee day. So I guess I have a 1-week plan. But that's the only thing, really. Does pain really change who a person is? Yes, it does. It can make you very, very better, and it can make you a better person. A lot of people that I know that are in chronic pain have become better people because of it somehow. They become more patient, more loving, more accepting of others. It's weird because you would think it would make you bitter, but a lot of the times it doesn't. But sometimes it does make people bitter. Physical pain and emotional pain, especially emotional pain, can make people very bitter. I think that's what's wrong with the one ex-friend. I think he has some sort of emotional damage that he's not reconciling, and he's taking it out on the world, basically. What are the 5 senses would you say is your strongest? Touch, smell, sight, hearing, and taste. Well, it's not taste, that's for sure. It's not sight, and it's not smell. I have slight hearing loss, but I'm really good at picking out sounds from the background and what people are saying to me, even though it's really in a loud place and stuff. So I'm going to have to go for hearing. Would you rather have a healthy life for 50 more years or $50 million? $50 million. I do not want to live for another 50 years. I don't. The world's going to suck in 50 years, and I don't want to be there. Plus, even if I had a healthy life, I would have a poor life for the next 50 years, that's for sure. And there's no guarantee that old age pension's going to exist in 50 years. So, you know, yeah, $50 million would fix my life and my friends' lives. So that would be a very big bonus. We could all live comfortably for the rest of our days. So, would you like to live on a Mars colony? No. I would not like to live on a Mars colony. I know people that would love to live on a Mars colony, but it's not me. Have you ever been on a cruise ship? No, I have never been on a cruise ship. Not once, not even to just see a cruise ship. I've seen them from afar, but I've never seen one up close, and I've definitely never been never been on one. Jesus. What is your favorite book? The Onion Field by Joseph Wambaugh. It's a story of a true story of two cops that get kidnapped, tortured, and killed by a couple of bad guys during a traffic stop. How cops with guns get kidnapped and killed, I don't know how that worked in real life, but the book was pretty explicit as to how they did, but I can't see it happening in real life, but it did. So there you go. What is a book that influenced your life? Believe it or not, the Christian Bible, even though I'm super not Christian. I'm very much a pagan. I'm very much a forest witch. I'm very into that. I think the Christian Bible influenced a lot of my life in my earlier days. If you could have free food once a week for life, would it be Chinese food, Mexican food, Thai food, Ukrainian food, or Canadian food? I'm going to have to go for Ukrainian food. The pierogies, cabbage rolls, and sausage would be just the thing to have free once a week. That would be awesome. Yeah. Anyways, very long tag, almost 20 minutes. Yeah, have a good day, and keep smiling.